Shemai, hi. Hi. Welcome to the time where Valhalla will be played. I've made this accidental streaming schedule completely by accident where I stream a game twice and then go to a different game. And it's this game's term to play now. It what? Steam warning. Steam was unable to sync your files. Your application settings and or progress may not be in sync with what's stored in the cloud. What are you chatting? Okay, temporary temporary solving time. Beep boop beep. Solution reached. And by reached I mean at least there wasn't a disclaimer. Hopefully the game doesn't say chapter 2. That would be many kinds of unfortunate. Too many kinds to count. Load the game. Mega Christmas. Party leftovers. Let's see what wait, didn't Kira do a post? I feel like I read this. I haven't read this though. Mega Christmas is here. I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name, and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how Glitch City managed to replace the original festivities. Well, I mean, replace is a hard word because they still have the exact same tree and the exact same type of decorations, but you know, however you want to call it, I suppose. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken. That's Japan, and maybe other places, but I know definitely Japan. But here they outright changed the holiday. But it's not that different considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Whoop. Gotta go. Time to sign some books. Merry Mega Christmas. Was it Mega Christmas or Mega Christmas? I don't know. I don't care. Hey, tell me what to. Yuri. Why am I saying re? Yuri. Yuri. That's the camping thing. I was stupid. What are they called? Homophones? Yuri. If you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life, if you weren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yoru Yuri. God, I hate that. I hate that. I hate it. It's the worst. One of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The panels at the popular Danger Youth forum seem divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. This is such an obvious pandering. That's a sentence. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. Big meme smile. I'm gonna marry Sheena too. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up. Well then. Catch Yuri Yuri every Friday on this. Wanna watch it? Animes for nerds. Hell yeah, Jill. Fuck anime. All my friends hate anime. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? What even is this question? The ones with artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West, Kanye. From the western nation of Kanyevania has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers. All of whom look like the hottest girls around. What the fuck? Easy pleasy, please. Easy pleasy, please. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Well, I mean, if he's a dictator, him being problematic is probably the least worrying thing. Those dictators from Venezuela or wherever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35. I don't know why I said 36. Told the augmented eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with real thing when you can bake them from scratch to match your every need? More as we investigate. I'm pretty sure the Kanye Venia went through demilitarization. Please. Weird messages from the Lilims. Messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Professional wording. What's the deal? Was it a prankster? Someone? If you're a prankster who can contact like every Lilim, that's a pretty impressive prank. You know? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual as of late, although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. Let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was in its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Fortunately. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Spooky. Yeah. Work. I plan on putting songs that I deem to be bangers. Boss, please don't insult my clothing. I don't buy many nice clothes, but still, you don't have to like covertly say my clothing taste is shit. That's a bit rude. Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. It's the nicest stuff I have. I'm sorry. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in uniforms too. That's because we can't afford to make new sprites for this one scenario. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What do you mean? I wrote the kilt you wore that one time. I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. And you, Gil? I don't have that many clothes to begin with, so this was my only option. You people depress me. Oh, everyone's wearing the same things because making sprites for this one situation seems a bit overkill. Well, Alma's here. Alma's super English, I think. I have to rethink how to English every time I go to do Alma's voice. Well, everything's in place back there. Alma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted each other before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait. I'm clearly missing something. Because Gil is laughing. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Gil. Man, if that's not the sign you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's a common reflex. I do that here every single day. Well, most days. Wait, Alma also came in a usual attire. Why are you not saying anything to her? To her? Rose sweaters get a free pass. They do look nice. Why? They look nice. Silly question, never mind. Dogs? Dogs? Jimmy came here earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice? Yeah, but, you know, trying to take it from the bartending station is a pain in the ass. So, just buy some, it's easier. And what were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. 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 I think that one, yeah. I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms up the food just like a microwave. So you bought a microwave. It's an infomercial about Bauble, though. It's really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move, and we'd be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. English. Well, dynamic entry. Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. Oh, come on. You don't need to fight over me. We're not. I'll go check up on the microwave fire thing. I'm gonna check out on the informational thing. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Jamie and the dogs. They both have they match. If only his, like, you know, wiring parts was like over that way, they'd match even more. And if he was wearing the same, I don't know, just wanted to match with the dogs. I don't know why. Yeah, hello Jill. Soldier, you're late. AG. See, now that's how you greet people. You shut it. Ellipses. I'll go help Alma. I'll go help the sweater pups. Is something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here, so we can start. Yo, Anchorage. Alma? I know what I said. How's the food doing? Okay, well, it's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up somehow? It is a wire-based microwave, but I've used those microwave wire things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch, as you could say, so no. So how long exactly? Well, 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when it comes. Well then, we need to kill some time until then. Classic. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Wait, no. I'm in. What is his voice? I'm in. I can't remember his voice. Sure, I'll play. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun, as long as that stays away from me. How did I say that? Like, without fucking up, but normal sentences just don't work. That'll make the time pass faster, I suppose. I'll part. You'll play. You'll play. You will play. I'll play. Ooh. Didn't expect this. I'm always surprised when I see interfaces that isn't, you know, being at home or the bar. Alright then, the rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. I never got Truth or Dare because if you want to protect yourself, this is kind of sounding a bit dramatic, but you get what I mean. If you want to, you know, keep stuff to yourself and not be made to do weird things, you just choose Truth and you just say things. And if you choose Dare, people can just dare you to say the thing anyway. So I dare you to tell the truth about this. Like, just choose Truth if you want to, you know, keep yourself from doing odd things, unless you want to do it for the fun. Unless they say, like, you know, milk that child overly. After you finish, you get to pick something else. We go like that until food's done. And watch our punishment games. Batsu. Oh, those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other one complies. That's it. Jill. Yes, yeah. You start. Pick someone. Let's see. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Duh. Well then, Dorothy. Yes. Truth or Dare? Let's see. I'll go with Truth. Oh. Is there anything you have rejected from clients? Why did I choose Dorothy? Why did I do that? Why would I do that to myself? I'm gonna... I also want to play mutilation. I mean, sure, I can take off my limbs with no problem, but I have to do that maintenance. I do that for maintenance every now and again, and that's not the most fun thing. But I'm not okay with doing it for clients, because first, that leaves me defenseless, which I cannot allow by any means. And second, half of the time the roleplay involves a violent scenario. And there are some behaviors I won't reinforce, namely non-consensual violence of any kind. Interesting. Alright then, my turn. You sweater pups. Me? Truth or dare? Dare? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, that my own idea got caught in my head. I almost called my own idea stupid. Going for truth is the best option, and picking dare is stupid. Man, you're brave, or stupid, which I assume you're brave because you are a hacker, and being stupid as a hacker is not impossible, but slim of chance. Okay, I want you to say in what do you say in the most sultry voice you can muster? Admin override. Okay. Admin override. Happy? Yes, very. What is this bit? What is this? It seems like you caused some collateral damage here. Gil, please. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm gonna let him. Don't mind me. Feel free to be overridden by the admin protocols. Seriously? Well, let's see. You, the dog. My name is... Yeah, whatever. I want you to bark. I haven't picked there. I said bark. Bark. I asked you to do it. No, I asked you to do it, not say it. Bark. Barking. Hey, if I bark, then I'm the king of the bar. That's because I'm barky. Fuck. Oh, fuck you. That's good. That's amazing. I love you, dog. Thank you, Jill. Me and Jill, very, very synced. Seriously, Jill. Yeah, I have a lame sense of humor, whatever. Alright then, my turn. Hey Jay, truth or dare? Am I stupid? Then, pet me. I pick truth. Okay, why are your nails so thin? Your nails. You won't be able to dig with such flimsy nails. Woof. All humans have nails like these. Wait, they do? How do you dig? With shovels. And we generally don't have a reason to dig. And also, where would you dig in this, concrete jungle, as they say? You guys are weird. Why are you so reluctant to pet him? Call it a gut feeling. Petting a dog who can't speak is fine. Petting a dog who can speak feels weird, because they can be like, yes. Now do my ears. Just don't want that. I wonder how long until the food's done. Pick the portrait of the person you want. Click on the portrait of the person you want to pick. Will this redo it or do a new one? I'll miss out. I want to interact with Dorothy more because I really like Dorothy, but I also want to interact with Alma. I don't hate Gil, but he's not too interesting. The dog's just funny, haha. I am interested in the boss. I can't click it myself, obviously. If I have to tier my interests, be Dorothy, Alma, boss, Gil, dog. Dorothy. Dorothy. Dorothy picked day, okay. Yes, I picked day. What a boring day. Okay, I want you to put your leg behind your head. Just that? Okay, I suppose. so those extra flexible joints weren't just a bluff. I never bluff. I'm pretty sure I heard something rip though. Okay then, Dana. Hi, big day. Dorothy, I love you. I love you. I love you, bitch. I dare you to stay, honey, straight in the eyes for 10 seconds. Okay. This is the day. Please stop. 7 seconds. And done. Okay then, dog. Yes, challenge me. Chase your tail, but make only 3 spins. No more, no less. Alright. This is gonna fail. Done. That was 4 is the thing. And now 2, 2, 2. I do an echo, but I don't have one. And that was 3. Good job. All right. Hey G, pick one. I dare you to call me a good boy. Good boy. Yes. I'm hungry. Dorothy! Okay then, Dorothy. There. Do something weird, odd, freaky. Do something weird. Like removing my head? Removing your... Because I can remove my head, no problem. Can you? Do you want me to remove my head? I'll pass. I'll take your word for it. Anyone else want to see that? No, I'm fine. No thanks. I do, but I'm not gonna be the party pooper here. Fine, I guess it's my turn now. Wait, no, you do a thing other than that then. Hey Dana, what do you... Dorothy's voice is ever changing. Hey Dana, what do you pick? I'll pick truth. Oh, Dorothy, please. If you had to marry Honey or John, who would you pick? Dorothy, absolute queen. I mean, she's cute, she's smart, and I kind of own Gale anyways, so it'd be kind of redundant. Speaking of Gale, truth or dare, fuckboy? Pick one for me, owner. Well, where were you born? There? Is this truth? I don't really know. It's one of those things I can't remember or was never informed about. Strangely, I do remember an early childhood in the Arctic of all places. The Arctic. Just the Arctic? A bell? Well, the food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a smoke outside. I was gonna put songs like Nighttime Maneuver, Base Titans remix, stuff like that on Those Who Dwell in Shadows, but music isn't pickable. Oh, hello. Ellipses. Truth or dare? It was fun, I suppose. Hey. Hello. It is a bit late for the hello, don't you think? You did say half the sentence. Do you want one? You do know I don't smoke. True, I do know that. I don't need truth or dare to know this either. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Well, good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I suppose. All of this has kept my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you've had no contact with whatsoever for the past 3 years? Katyusha. Ask Katyusha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. Okay. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak your circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war, I suppose. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've got to go. Well, careful out there, I suppose. Oh yes, you should take the chance to spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Ellipses. Yeah, she's right. Isn't she like right there still? Or she left already? I can't tell because the portrait's there. Oh? What could or could not be described as a cutscene? What? What is this, like ominous music? I'm worried to click. Do I click? I don't know if I click is the thing. I click. I clicked. Jail! Please stop, Jill. You like moving image. Chapter 3, Dulce. I thought this would end after the Mega Christmas. I didn't think of the idea that it wouldn't. Wow, Jill, please stop. You're not allowed to be like that cute. Please, halt. Achievement unlocked. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Okay. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary 10,000 or you'll be evicted. Cool. Jill wants to see if the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. Doll. I have purchased. AE. Street race. The Motor City district is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted by the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. The transit police is currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito told the Augmented Eye, the death of these 2 youngsters will be the last. However, that's a promise. I heard there's a defamation campaign against the district though. You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Okay. Cartoons are not for children. I'm already cringing, and I don't use that word lightly. They're still largely colourful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark, in fact. When was this article written? every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail. No comment. A new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tails. To TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Stop. I rescued you, I can touch your tail if I wanna. Touch fluffy tail. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the Glitch City Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. This time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanye. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of the best competitors come to the country. Kanye-vania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body. As such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. I'm guessing tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sports. What does D say? Already read this. Grand Slam fighters. Is anyone here a wrestling fan? I became a huge fan of JFC. What the fuck is that? Very recently. It's a really solid product, IMO. Much better than E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave more importance to the mid card. Are they still most forcing a 66 American kid into the main event? Yep, he's gonna face Yusuke down at the Dome show. Why don't they push the Great DK again? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves merch, unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 is better in Japan, but all I see is locks, armbars, and nothing impressive. Wrestling is fake. Amazing how I know all of these words yet understand none of it. Model Warrior Julian returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't own a TV. So useless. Julian's old and busted. I heard you was talking shit about my waifu. I wouldn't find out. Is it gonna be censored? I don't think so. The show is rather tame if I remember correctly. I'm gonna marry Julian! Oh man, I remember watching the show back when I was like, that's what I said, 70. 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You'll never discover porn. You'll never discover Rule 34 for the first time. Okay, why you keep trying? Never seen the show before. Is it any good or just a meme? It's a meme show, it's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those gonna get broadcast as well? The sequels are shit. This thread is closed. Is your lip trembling? No. Well, we just save and well then, go to work. You thought I was gonna end, or maybe you didn't. I don't know. Hey Jill, Gil's in the back, sorting an ingredients shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog? What? Okay, first order, pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge, and I want you to pet me. Dawn approaches. Where is Dawn approaches? I want your love as a drug. Then I can start with Dawn approaches. Bong. Face the Titans at the end. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay. What was that? Just pet me, Jay. I won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. I will not do this. You will. You cold? He said will, not Jill. Gil. Ah. Who the hell's Will? Nobody. It's a word. Don't be rude to Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to write you one? Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who? Me or Will? Ah! Go back to whatever you were doing. Okay. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go away. What the fuck just happened? Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla, Virgilio. Why do you sound so weirded out? Well, you didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy, so is that? Well, putting up an act can be tiresome, you know, and well, my family's crest is the demon of death. Bury the light and all that. It's I, Virgilio. So it's on all an act then. Wasn't that obvious? I suppose it was. Would you mind getting me a bleeding Jane? This was an act, but my voice is very much real. Virgilio wants a bleeding Jane, I think. And not anything else. Blend it. Oh. A bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story and I'd rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind then? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? That word's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Well, I suppose it would work slightly, but no one thinks you're anything but insane. Yes. You do know how weird that sounds. It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act bombastic. You act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. I mean, you might be right about if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm a harmless oddity and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, congrats, but no offense, I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thank you. Say, can you give me something spicy? Is it a 17? Mars Blast, Bleeding Jane, Moonlight. Give him a Mars. Ichi, ni, san, chi. Go. Indai. Blending. Blending all these spicy boys, aren't they? Here you go. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? No, I hate it. Spiciness is pain. It hurts you. That's the purpose of it. It was created by plants to inflict pain upon predators. What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be toxic for other creatures. Dogs and chocolate. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess. I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion, like me. If you like spicy things, you're allowed to do it. I'm not going to stop you, but you do realize it's just pain. There's a flavor alongside it, but surely there must be a way to avoid the pain, yet keep the flavor that comes with spiciness. Because if you like the taste, that's fine, but if you're not in love with the taste and the spiciness overrides it, then you just want pain with your food. And that's odd. Do you like it? Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way of mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages. Hey bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with my odd act without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you for that as well. Don't worry, I feel like I was too rude at you last time you came here. Granted, you came at a very bad time, but I still shouldn't, lash out. I should be the one apologizing since you're the client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently slashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you actually are now. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be, it might not. Sam, sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities. Gil, Jamie, you. Did you say something? Just rambling, pay me. No mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Again. Again? In my time here, I've avoided people and it ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about run away from the public. You make me sound like a criminal. Well, you might be. Look at you, fucking question mark forehead looking, like, come on. You don't look like a standard office worker, I'll tell you that for free, fucking hell. Oh, banger alert. Well, you're not helping. The expression run away doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. But it does evoke the sense of escaping the law. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is more of an active predator and not directly illegal. I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the sopping district. A district that's very wet. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. Oh, I don't mind. Do you think I'm some sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it? Bitter, bitter boy, bitter boy. How bitter? That's 3 Bronson, 4 Bronson, 3 Bronson. 5 Bronson. Gut punch. I'll be a nice dude and give him all this alcohol for free. Normally you have to pay extra. That's not true, you never have to pay extra for extra alcohol, but in the real world, you pay extra. What do you mean this works? This is the most bitter thing here. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it sounds from a smoking bartender. No, I don't. Well, I get it, it's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about it? What about it? Still scared of it? Not really, she just looks familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer. No, that's not it. It's like the bandaged girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you're not thinking about them. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Gut punch. Okay. A gut punch for the silent detective. Ichni san yong go. Planner. Age mix. Gut punch. Here you go. Oh, you got it right. Fuck off. So what do you want? A bit of the holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You looked more like the Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against capitalist madness. That is Mega Christmas, so it makes sense. And you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, the holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. It's just a season. A season of consumerism craze. And Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. And the real Christmas was a mockery of what a religious occasion was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that turbo male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo male. That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master and his rival Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler dressed as Santa every year. I don't like Santa. Like the name. Isn't like the name Santa based on like Saint Nick? Like the name. I try to kind of, you know, minimize the name to a single word. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part everyone sings about. Santa became Mega Santa, Thanks to the Redmond family, Nega Santa sees the errors of his ways, and the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that random wrestler dude somehow managed to rename an entire holiday? Went by the ring name Turbo Male? Yep. That makes this whole holiday sound like a joke. The whole holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they don't celebrate Christmas. Like those jerks who only eat nuke and think, what the fuck? Okay. Anything else I can get you? Get me a Fringe Reaver, will you? Sure, Fringe Reaver. Ichni Sanyong Goro Nanahachi Q. Age mixed. Here you go. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? Shouldn't I be asking that? No. There's nothing really. The lynchings of the White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. I assume it's hard to get into. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged? All records of whatever happened there have long been deleted. Security cam, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went in there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything protects it somehow. Hey bartender, are you good? You good there, bucko? Friendo? Buddy boy? Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, there's not much to say really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there, like the vending machines taser malfunctioning and applying more strength, or that the writers of The Last Reign in the World is actually living here as a brain in the jar. What? That's an entire sentence. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold one last piece of information you need. But you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Please don't. I don't like doing your voice. Okay then, but... No, wait, she's out. Gail, you here? Yeah, you taking a break? Let me know if someone comes in. Brum, 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 brum. It's now safe to keep playing. Things are pretty quiet outside. Just blub 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 blub. Kim! I'm not the biggest fan of you, no offense, but hello. Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim, it sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. Well, I got some money from Mega Christmas, wouldn't you be happy? I don't know what to do your voice. I could try giving you my, like, fiddlesticks voice. I'll have a beer. The scarecrow took them all. Nobody left but me. Let's give Kim a beer. A beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, actually, I'm gonna give I'm gonna give big context, otherwise I will be seen as a massive weirdo. Please look up Fiddlestick's voice on YouTube. The voice actor is a voice for a character, and it's one of my favorite pieces of voice acting. It's incredibly good. I'm not a weirdo. Well, I might be a weirdo, but not for that reason. Thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out, my appetite's coming back. I haven't realized how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated and actually felt like I achieved victory. Like I got a hold of my life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being anyway. I don't know if it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it's good for what I want to do now. It'll give me time to think about the next course of action. What I'm planning for now doesn't have to be what I'm planning for the rest of my life. Well, here's a bit of advice. Don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was going to go for that one, but I backed down in the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took a chance when the BTC found me an apartment, and instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. And I have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England? I'm very taken aback. This game very rarely mentions real places. For example, you know, Kanye-vania. I mentioned like Hong Kong, but like, weird. Very odd seeing the name of a place that is near me. Back in England they have their own real estate companies, apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly, so BTC can't easily offer such promises. Oh. Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, but a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is, Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land that everyone gave up on. They became a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has done less than you'd think over the years. Most of the time, they're cashing in on their established properties or letting others work for them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects. And they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. Well, I was, you know, I am using one of the apartments and using their contracts, so... And, you know, I just read about a lot of things. Especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them so much. I think it's all par for the course for real estate companies, really. Really real estate, really real real estate. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough ramblings on my side, you must be thirsty. Can I get you anything else? Well, I could try a sugar rush. Sugar rush. I feel like I've been serving them a lot lately. Have I? Indai 3. I can still not remember what comes after Pedra. I mean Pimp. Sugar rush. Well, it's going to give you a rush, but it won't be a sugar. Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Yeah, back when I first showed up, I was in a very rough spot. Yeah, I noticed. I was shocked, tired, I was a total mess. I even said some really nasty things, but you kept patience with me. Not to mention, you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Well, much appreciated, I suppose, thanks. Anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, at least, thanks a lot. Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It must be odd, you know. You go to a bar. Generally when you go to bars, you don't expect the bartenders to do anything but to ask what you want, make the thing you want, and then give it to you. So having the bartenders show like an outward slice of personality is a bit like, especially if you're a regular. It always felt that you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did. You don't. I don't. You sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else had described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same thing, but in context, you know. No, I don't try to put up the act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm not too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe you were actually putting on an act? And more importantly, how could I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Well, good luck with that, because I have no idea. Let's try something bubbly now. Okay, bubbly. Pipe, bub. Bub? Bub. Bubbly isn't a flavor, but, you know, I'm a fan of Cobalt Velvet. Mainly because it's a drink I can make in real life, and it's nice. And that is... who? How to Drink. How to Drink did an episode on drinks in this game. Hey GL, I'm gonna need some ice. Hey look Kim, it's your savior. Ah, boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Hey, nice to see you're fine. Huh. Oh, your voice. I was entrapped with the dialogue for a bit there. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that, you know, could help. Teary. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. Something overcame me, but you intervened, and I don't know what to say. Well, you already said thank you. Saying that you're fine is more than enough of thanks to me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you at least that much. Don't worry, just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, use it as best you can. I will, yeah! I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill. Thank you again. Well, come again. She must have drunk that drink real quick. So a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman catching a suicidal girl. About a woman catching a suicidal girl. About a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her mid-air. Would you know something? Would you happen to know something about that, boss? Perhaps. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Achievement, did you miss me? I mean, you talked to me in the tutorial. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we've had no information about her. Like, if I remember, in the tutorial she said she played a joke on us or something. And she was also glitching about. That's been a year. It hasn't been a year since the tutorial, is it? So... So is that this is the real person and that was like a imagination version? Okay, whatever. TV isn't working, okay. I feel like you're an important character. I need to give you an actual voice. Really long time no see. Seriously. It feels as if it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. It's a Joe. I'm talking to you here. Okay. If I ignore her, she'll leave. You know, I'm not just an unfathomable sense of dread, you know. You can't just ignore me. Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Don't fall for the taunt. How does she know my full name though? I thought your full name was Julianne Stingray. Julianne Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Oh, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you conversing to me about? In a conversation, you're having conversation. What are you talking about? What are you talking? Okay. Hard not to see them actually. Okay, that's it. I'm going crazy. Wow, that's quite the self-centered way to see the world, isn't it? You assume that you're the crazy one because you can't accept the world could be weirder than you think. This world's amazing because you can't explain the things you see. And just because you only experience something doesn't... Just because you only experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this situation. Aha, you acknowledged me. You did it. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? I don't know what this is. She was quite cute though. Okay, last time I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Oh, come on, don't be like that. The drinks were also paid with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Oh, this is weird. I didn't expect this. Okay, dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there with the dogs. I'm back. Ah, boss. What happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. Well, you're like behind them. This is who the Lilim could see? And you're wearing jeans under a skirt? Why? Why? Well, to annoy people, of course. Why else would I do something so odd? Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Does she think she's a trendsetter? Did she forget something? Should I tell her? I just told her. She said she knows. Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone feels like they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do so because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not that anyone other than me can see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there, you okay? Yeah, just remembering things. Wow, I missed not being insane. That was fun when I wasn't that. Whilst I'm leaving early today, and you stay here. Who stays where? Oh no, I said that out loud. You must be the first person to mix their thoughts with their voice. Quite impressive. I thought I saw one of the dogs on the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. But yeah, can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet, and I will thank you when you leave. That's not whatever. Here's something in case you're feeling lonely. Is she still here? Okay. Rent is due on the 30th, please. Blah, blah, blah. Jill watched Night of the Id Scratches, buying a poster, prevent her from getting distracted. The cats are heat outside. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. Jill, what do you want? Scratches poster. E. Parliament discusses anime influence. Taylor. I remember Taylor. Taylor! It caught my eye because it was only like one word. Taylor the Brain, tired of name change requests. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Taylor, one of the brains of the Solma Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people ask Taylor to change their name to a Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but it won't I won't change my name for a punchline. Told Taylor the A&E team. Taylor told the A&E. Jesus Christ. I like the name Taylor because this is my name, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't take part in a joke, especially my name. Taylor is currently looking at the chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth. Trash, the representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Several anime studio heads have responded to this. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing in so much money into the local market. Yamake and producer told the Augmented Eye during an interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save it. I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Ah yes, the important topics and all. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of the protests since last Friday. The leader, commonly known on the streets as Christine Love, that's cool. I don't know why I like that, I just like Christine Love, declared to press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend the protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detaining and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Is this your game developer? She's many things. D. Yuri new season is finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, base god. Based on what? Stupid. All boards report end. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid Moe blobs. Yuri gets new season, but the actual best Yuri is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake me up! Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa. Sit in comfy couch. Put on my favorite mega Christmas sweater. See the snow falling outside. Turn on my heater. Get my blanket. Watch glorious Yuri and fall asleep by the ends. I am the comfy. I am the fucking comfy. I wish I was as comfy. I have work tomorrow. Enjoy the Yurus for me. Danger. Sounds cute for nerds, maybe. Do I need to buy anything? I don't think I do. Look at the poster. Jill managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if it was for a little bit. Who? Good work. Evening. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Another one? Isn't that a bit soon? Why did someone famous get killed at the New Year's party? No, I mean never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do, nor will I let him not come. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back anytime soon. He should be back anytime soon. Back. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... See? I told you. We are depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. Ah yes, Gabby, the... Yeah, okay, never mind, I remember. I remember now. I believe it's a note. A note from Gabby? Okay, let's see if this ruins my mood. Okay, no. Very unlikely to do so. I think. First of all, I'd like to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take all that out on you. Let alone put all the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up and chat for a while. I want to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about. The fear that drove you to fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. Don't forget, she is like 13. The 31st is written in handwriting. In different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you'd be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. But boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to this party. What? Why? I mean, come on, she's forgiven you and it's not her fault. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never apologize? Fear and shame. Shame because I knew I made a stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes, and fear of what they might say. With the law, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid if we were meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me she hates me to my face. Lenore was right to break up with me though, and Gabby's in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to, ideally. If I never see her again, she'll never tell me that. Jill, you idiot! This seems like it should be written in a, different language. Maybe a B-A-K-A... You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running away from a memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? Teddy Hacker. Alma, yeah. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. I want you to think about this. One day of fear is a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like this. I will run away this time. I don't know why seeing the yeah got me feeling like that. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of here anyway. So, God, you're choosing to come willingly. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yep. Anyways, let's start the day. Let's go like 6 pages in. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Digital drive. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second thought that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one's from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in panic? Yep. Oh, me back. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face another. Well, is it linked, or maybe is it like completely separate? Maybe it's like taxes. Don't push her, Chief. She's already facing one for you. I know I'm not. I know she's capable of doing that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Hey, Stella. Happy holidays. I think you're like very Englishy as well. Someone's happy. Well, we held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses have seemed to become popular this year. I hear they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Blush, cute. Sorry for that outburst. Why? One, you look happy. Shouldn't hide happiness. If anything, happiness should be one of the only emotions that you should show out. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure, cobalt velvet for Stella. Here you go. Thank you. Are you meeting with Say today? Today with Say. She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. I have more than a few errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have healed nicely. If only she stopped scratching the bandage so often. Maybe you need to get her some spherical, like, locked hands. Hand chastity. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. Fucking, it'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no real problems. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional runes. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life has changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists, and she was used as a disposable pawn after the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will make her go back to her old ways. Thank you, Jill. Old ways? Was she like a bancho, you know, like flailing jacket without, you know, using the sleeves, having a bat in hand, like I would love that. There was a rough spot when Say was a teen. Her mother's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And then teachers at her school didn't help. Well, teachers tend to be shitheads. Not all, but most of them. I never had the best experience with teachers. Say's not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. We need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of practice. They basically brand her a failure, and she dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labelled as special, different. Going to the special place, don't worry, you're not, you know, a failure or useless, you're just special. Guess what? By saying that, you've now branded the word special as something that can be used as an insult. Thanks. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. What are you laughing at? Why do you laugh? Jill! Foul-mouthed, short-fused. Wow. Always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. I want to see that. From time to time, I see that old cross look in her face and it scares me. You are comparing her to a teen self, though. People do mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that. Well, I hope so. Well, get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Sweet. Sugar Rush. No, sweet. Sparkle Star. Sweet. Blue Fairy. Sweet. Moonblast. Hick. Rock Splendid. Bam, 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 bam. Moonblast. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for generally, you know? Now that you mention it. So I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy. It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad they've actually done it. Glad to say they've actually done it. Say's mother had a really abusive relationship with her biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty when Say's mum, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't easy though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from me. Ugh. Woof. She moved here, Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk, couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. She just like clout him. She beat him near to death around 3 times, I think. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but I like that image. Oh, don't worry, I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is quite delicious. I've been wondering though, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's all too sterile. Around here you can actually feel the warmth of people. You feel there are actually humans living here. I especially like going to busy food stands. I feel warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you than completely ignore you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? Well, I wouldn't mind having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking for me, and adding one to your order. Oh, that, right. 2 beer for the girls. 2. The duck beer. It's the exact same recipe, but I quack when I make it. Shubao! Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were playing with all the toys you picked. You nailed it this year again. They're all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Also, why do they call you Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but my mother worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. Well, what happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it would be safe to hide in a jar? The little guy managed to get his head and paw stuck inside before getting stuck. Get inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't try and break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor little dog was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye Jill, bye Say. Careful. Please come again. You want to come too? I love to. I'll also make up for the, not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, did we? Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who came. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? That's a good saying, I like that. Well, can I get you something else? Let's try something classy. A flavor pipe classy. Brantini. One brandy. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Well, Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Christmas's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was somehow the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation. Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as the manifestation of Christmas' spirit. She thought that the old Santa spirit had a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. I was about to transition to the same thing. Go ahead, Jill, you can say it. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she was worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. Well, it's sweet that she's worried. Song, thank you. But I won't go back to those days just like that. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, I'm not a teen anymore. I expected as much. I told her as much as well. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Bubbly for bubbly. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Ooh. Frothy water. Frothy? What is frothy water? Bland. I'm not gonna even start a bland drink. I'm not scum. Worst thing in the world is a bland drink. Here you go. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second White Knight I saved. Really? But probably we didn't play the first White Knight. But I remember her coming in with her helmet on. And I was like, who? I remember why. Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your experience with a White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh, she gave parts of her work looking for information about a case. I went through the motions of offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. At first I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know, I don't remember really. She didn't tell me much either. She just asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea she was talking about though. I suggested she asked the vending machines outside and they told her a suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, but more than a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious at the least. Well, you seem pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence I noticed it. But you did notice it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue is thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it soon. I'm sure you could compensate with another skill, maybe. Throw some heavy machinery at them or something. Beat them half to death 3 times. Any particular reason you wanted to ask me about that event? Not really, I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. I mean, really? Just 2? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interaction with white knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll go take my break, Gil. Sure. Brum, 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 brum. I wonder if I left food for 4. I think I did. I want Base of Titans to play. And I picked Base of Titans because it's basically the same thing. But it's not. Good best song, best girl. Ellipses. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon, so you can start walking. Ah, honey. Do you want something? The usual, I guess. Okay. Here you go. This is nice. Nice. Okay, now you freak me out. What's wrong? Okay, we're talking about this. Hey honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is the actual thing? How can you tell what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you that everything's not just a fabrication? What tells me that I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts. What now? You're telling me, I have no idea. Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there, that word. Solipsism, what does it even mean? Where the hell does it come from? Probably Greek. Well, solace means to be alone and ifs means self. Yeah, but how did it come to be? You expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises, decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. Well, I mean, assume probably yes, because even in, for example, like esports, I don't watch esports, but I've seen some people play them, and they've shortened words to the point where they don't mean the actual, they don't have the actual word in them anymore, but they have that meaning. And at the start, they could just be like, that noise means apple. If I say that noise, that, you know, I'm talking about that, and if I point to me, it means I want it. And obviously, after a while, they could say, apple, want. Okay, want, who wants? Apple, me, want. Write in a book, write it on like on the wall. This symbol means this noise. It's not far-fetched. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time. They just stop making sense. Well, the brain does that. If you repeat words, they just... That's just a semantic sensation. That's semantic satiation. Okay. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really real? It is. Please stop tapping it. If you break it, it will be difficult to do my job. Hold on, just making sure. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. I could give her another thing she likes, but I'm gonna do this instead. I don't know, shall I? No. I don't know if this is the right choice, but... Ah, reset. No, I fucked up. It's the choice. Fuck. Ah! I don't know if this is the right choice, but it's the choice I would make. Stop counting. Wait, you're literally gonna throw it at her. Stop counting this. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. So let's start from the beginning. When did you start having this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian, but I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun, how much I loved, how much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my head. What is love? What is love? What is fun? Are these feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some cute computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Maybe you're the fake one and I'm the one in the computer. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. No matter what variation of this you think of, and it could be false, true, or any in between, all you need to do is enjoy yourself. There's no reason, right? Even if it's quote unquote fake, it doesn't matter because you're still feeling it. And if you're feeling it, you should try to enjoy that feeling. Because if it is in fact real, then there will come a time where you can no longer feel anything. So maybe just enjoy the fakeness if it is fake, or enjoy the realness if it is real. For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination, or just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, and that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attacks gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch. The fear got worse. What should you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book, and I realized I was crying over fake things. The story, its characters, everything. None of it existed, but it's fake, but I still felt things over it. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like this too? Yeah, like I literally just said this, yeah. I'm glad that Jill's saying this. Even if I'm the figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. And that's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Better not get on the floor. Otherwise you're cleaning that up. Why did you throw it on your head? Imagine if the sprite was updated, that'd be funny. Be a bit too much work though. Oh, to feel something you made. And it burns and itches a bit. It is a bit spicy. Yeah, I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's. Oh, I've been here before. Hey! My boy, I like you. Hey Mario, back again? I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get her right now. Right, sign here, please. That is a big package. Wink. I wonder what's inside. Well, you should open it. I think you had like a rougher voice. If it's something perishable, it might need to go in the refrigerator. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Dorothy, shut the fuck. Hey, don't you dare. The big package had a big wiener inside. Shut up, Dorothy. I love you. What will you do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Maybe she'll chop it. Honey. This is the it's too big to eat correctly. Stop your options. Maybe you can prepare some right now. What did you say, honey? I see after getting some grounding advice, you're getting your energy back. Do you want some of your boss's wiener, honey? Shut the fuck up. I do. Oh. Seriously, Jill. She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh so hard at them. At least I'm trying. Anyway, we all know if we dare to cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. Well, she'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. You might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I have a sunshine cloud. Yay! Good, good. Yes, I'm glad he's buying actual nice tasting drinks. Not that having an old fashioned is bad. Old fashions are nice, but you know, he clearly prefers sweet drinks, and I'd like sweet drinks as well. It depends what I'm going for, though, obviously. Duh. And you? I'm fine. Sunshine Cloud for Mario. Not too much. Bong. Sun Cloud. Here you go. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just so that, you know, I don't swing that way. What way? What way, Lilin? I'm a man's man. I like men now. Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was just thanking you. Thanking me? She's not even making a joke. You're just seeing... Your package let me see Honeyhill laughing like an idiot. Oh, it's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered, so yeah. I'm glad to help, I suppose. Well, duty calls. Bye Mario, bye John, bye honey, enjoy your big wiener. Out with you, be gone. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, don't worry. Like guys, it's very clear. Speaking of motorcycles, do you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend most of my free time in the motor district. Why? Is it true that what they say about the illegal races going on over there? You're not a police officer, are you? As far as I remember, no, I think I'm a bartender. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also semi-illegal races going on there too. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that this race is going on, and they don't know what goes in them though. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody does. It's a gang like 3 people? Or are they just like billions of gangs? They look intimidating enough, but truth is no one's faced them directly. Moreover, no one wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So a gang is just there, standing there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh, well, do you want anything else? I have a piano, man. Piano for Mario. Ah! 1, 2, 3 4 5 3 Rocks mixed. Piano man. Here you go. Yeah, this is nice. It also sounds weird, but do you believe in reply bots? Reply bots? Replibots, okay. There's a belief that some Lilim out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilim. Thus they call them replibots. You know quite a lot about this. I don't. It's mostly magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard about it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he really quickly moved out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there. Almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Yeah, maybe it was someone that just looked like him. He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. What, did you talk to him? After you like almost run him over, or do you just like say, oops, sorry, and then moved? Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. But how familiar are you with this neighbor? And you saw the kid Lilim here. They could easily pass off as humans. And there are even Lilim idol singers nowadays whose voices could pass off as human. They could be passing off as human under our own noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I highly doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can very easily tell if someone's Lilim because they seem, how do I find this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. Well, I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Well, what's your take on the Replibot thing? Do you believe in them? No. Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Well, it sort of does, but analogy hasn't ended yet. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached the conclusion that I might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. But I'm a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the nebula crabs invade. When the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of useless to be afraid didn't you catch? I'm not afraid of them. Okay. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I had the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. I'm sorry. Did anything new happen? Hey, this is relatively new. They brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated reader. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of my That's a new one. Here's some pocket money. I might no excuses. I love you, boss. Meant to do. Jill wonders if Maneki Nekos actually bring luck. Shoppu. Yes, buy the broken one. Well, this time. Been chuckling ever since yesterday. Oh, wiener. What is this fucking? What's it called? Okawaii koto anime / manga. I did read the manga first, so I don't know why I default to the anime. Well, I hope you had a good time. good night. That's one delicious good night drink. I don't know what this bit is. Well, good night.